Her family sent her into Baba Yaga's forest to die. She came back carrying a human skull filled with fire. This is the old Russian tale, recorded by Alexander Afanasyev, of Vasilisa the Beautiful. But the story did not begin with Baba Yaga. It began years earlier with a dying mother and a doll no one was ever allowed to see. In a village at the edge of the woods, a merchant's wife lay dying. She called her only daughter, Vasilisa, and pressed a tiny wooden doll into her hands. Keep her secret, feed her, and ask her when you are in trouble. Then she closed her eyes forever, and Vasilisa was left alone with the doll and her grief. In time, her father married again, a cold widow with 2 cold daughters. They smiled while he was home, but the moment he left, they turned on Vasilisa. The heaviest work, the least food, the coldest corner. They hoped the sun and wind would ruin her beauty. But Vasilisa only grew lovelier. She did not know that each night Vasilisa fed a few crumbs to something small in her pocket, and it did her impossible work while she slept. Then came an autumn when her father left on another long trading journey. The stepmother moved the family to a house beside the Black Forest, the forest of Baba Yaga. One night she put out every light but a single candle and set the girls to work in the dark. Then the eldest sister snuffed the last flame. "There is no fire left. Vasilisa, go to Baba Yaga." Vasilisa fed her doll and asked what to do. "Go. While I am with you, no harm will find you." So she walked into the forest, alone, all through the night. Before dawn, a rider all in white flew past on a white horse, and the forest grew pale. Then a rider all in red thundered by on a blood-red horse, and the sun rose over the trees. White, red, and black. Vasilisa did not yet know what they were, only that each changed the sky. At last, she reached a clearing. There stood the hut, turning slowly on 2 enormous chicken legs. The fence was built of human bones, on each post, a skull. As darkness fell, the eye sockets of every skull filled with burning light. Then Baba Yaga came flying, riding an iron mortar, driving it with a pestle, sweeping her trail with a broom. At her gate, a black rider galloped past, and night swallowed the clearing. "I smell Russian blood. Who is there?" Vasilisa bowed low. "My stepsisters sent me for fire." "Stay, work for me or join my fence." That night, she ate a supper fit for 10 men, then named the tasks. Separate every black grain and wild pea from a mountain of wheat before she returned, or I eat you. Alone, Vasilisa fed her doll. By morning, the impossible work was done. Only the cooking remained, and that she did herself. The next night, another mountain, poppy seed mixed with black soil. Again the doll worked. Again it was done. You may ask me questions, but those who learn too much grow old before their time. So Vasilisa asked about the 3 riders. "The white is my day, the red is my sun, and the black is my night. Why do you not ask about the hands that serve me? I have learned enough." For the first time, the witch smiled. "How do you finish such tasks?" "By the blessing of my dead mother." At that word, Baba Yaga recoiled. "Get out! I want no blessed thing here." She wrenched a skull from the fence and shoved it into her hands. "Here is your fire. Go!" Vasilisa ran home through the forest, the skull's burning eyes lighting her way. The stepmother and sisters met her at the door, for they had sat in cold darkness, unable to light a single flame. She lifted the skull, its burning gaze fixed on the 3, and they could not look away. The light grew hotter. Whether it was justice, the mother's blessing, or something older. By morning, only 3 heaps of ash remained. Vasilisa buried the skull so its light would never fall on the innocent. She went to the city and wove cloth so fine it looked like woven moonlight. The Tsar ordered shirts from it, but no seamstress dared cut such fabric. So Vasilisa sewed them herself. The Tsar summoned her, and when he saw the girl who walked into Baba Yaga's forest and came back alive, he married her. When her father returned, he found her beside the Tsar, and the little doll stayed in her pocket for the rest of her days. Baba Yaga is not merely a monster. She is a test. She devours the careless, punishes the foolish, and lets one blessed girl carry her fire back into the world. Subscribe. The forest is full of doors, and this is only the first one we have opened.